What is up, guys? This is Rise. We are back. It's Verlis Wolfpack, and he is running potentially a never-before-seen level 50 Flabebe in the Great League. Did you ever think the day would come where you would see a Flabebe on Spicy Saturday? I don't know if I ever did, but he's running Shadow Quagsire, Galarian Moltres, and what CP does it get to, Rise? This little tiny Flabebe, 1202 CP. 1202 CP Flabebe is on our screen. This is rank 7 battles. And hold your horses, right? I don't even want to hear the comments. Oh my God, Rise, this is rank 7. This is crazy. We don't care. This is the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter. This is Spicy Saturday. And I don't want to hear, there was a comment on, maybe it was my last video, Rise, I've never heard someone talk so much in the third person. I'm literally only talking in the third person when I'm making fun of imaginary commenters. That's literally like commenting, Rise, oh my God, please stop making fun and predicting that I'm writing this comment that I'm literally writing right now. You're 100% correct. I can't stand it. Let's watch let's watch the battles. Quagsire, Flabebe, Galarian Moltres. Here we go. It's 1202 CP. How's this thing gonna stack up? I have no idea. I have no idea. It eats the Ice Beam pretty well. It's got pretty impressive bulk for its low CP, but the Dazzling Gleam is now about to be unleashed against the shield. Azu doesn't know what to do. They've never seen this thing before. They don't know what it's packing. They don't know how powerful it is. And Flabebe trying to reach another Gleam. Psychic is such a bad move. Psychic's not going to do very much at all. We're shielding. Hopefully we're at more than 1 HP. Ice Beam not going to knock us out through the shield. Dazzling Gleam coming through. Knocks out Azu. Okay, Flabebe. Okay, baby. I see you. We got multiple answers for this Marowak. Moltres loves this matchup. Gonna resist everything unless they're running Fire Blast like a crazy person. Shadow Ball. Ooh, that's still gonna hurt despite being resisted. And we are going to fire off the Ancient Power as these fire spins are adding up. Moltres with some residual energy. Maybe we can Brave Bird something in the back. Oh, baby. Blossom. It was nice knowing you, Blossom, you cutie. But Moltres is saying bye-bye in a statement battle from Wolfpack to start off this video. Very nicely done. He's calculating his next move. He's 5 steps ahead. He's calculating the energy on his opponents. Tony MC, the next opponent. Good lead. Quag into G-Weezy. And we are going to build up energy here. We're not very threatened. They swap in a shiny Cofagrigus. How cool. But this is not very cool for the opponent. This matchup, that is. Because this Galarian Moltres is going to absolutely wall the Cofagrigus. Going to resist everything here while dishing out super effective damage. Oh my gosh. Look at these sucker punches. Packing a punch. Who's going to pack a punch in the UFC 311 card tonight? Let me know, any UFC fans. I'm about to go watch it in a little while with a friend. Brutal Swing. Not going to do too much. We're going for the bold Ancient Power bait. Okay, Wolfpack. Getting a little daring, I see you. They call it. They call it. I don't know why we're Ancient Powering here. We're only going to get to 1 move anyway. Seems kind of like an unnecessary bait, but we get the shield. I guess we get a boost, so we get like a tiny little bit more damage thanks to the boost. And now Greninja comes in. I think they caught the Aqua Tail, so they might let this first one go. But this is not good at all for Greninja. Look at Flabebe, dude. Baby. Flabebe. This is unbelievable. Night Slash gets them the boost. We're going for the double resisted Psychic, but Greninja's so squishy, it's probably going to shield whatever this is. I doubt they know Flabebe's moveset. There's no way. There's no way they know Flabebe. They don't know you like that, bro. In comes G-Weezy. Flabebe seems pretty bulky. What's this going to be? It's just a Brittle Swing. That's not going to do much at all. Psychic, I think, is going to knock out. Super effective. Even though it's a bad move. Yeah, at that low of health, of course it's going to knock out. And Mr. Quagsire going to finish this one off. Gets to the Aqua Tail. Shadow Quag. Credit to the opponent, though, with all the shiny flexes. Very nice. Quagsire against his older brother, Clodsire. Actually, I don't know who's older, who's younger. Let me know in the comments. And rationale why. Galarian Moltres against Pluff. I mean, not the worst matchup for Jumpluff, right? Super effective Fairy Winds, you outpace. However, the more devastating move goes to the advantage of the Moltres. That Brave Bird is going to threaten to one-shot. Going to bait the Ancient Power. Wolfpack likes to bait, it appears. He likes to bait, successfully following the Rise rule of baiting right there. Let's see if he successfully follows it again. Going to build up here. Oh, in comes Typhlosion. I am actually really impressed by that reaction. A lot of people, I think, would have just fired off the attack. But I think saving it is actually going to be more valuable in getting rid of that Jumpluff. Probably... Oh, actually going to put up a shield. Overheat! Overheat Typhlosion. Oh my gosh. Throwing after 4 mud shots here. Building up some extra energy. Gonna knock out Typhlosion. Shields are down. Do we get to Stone Edge before an Energy Ball? We do. Stone Edge should be enough to knock out from here, I would think. Stone Edge, bang, knocks out Pluff. And it's only Clodsire left. This looks amazing. We get off some chip damage. This alone might put it within Brave Bird range, and we have the Brave Bird loaded. But we're just going to stay in here for now, do some more mud shot damage. I like this. And then I think we just throw that Brave Bird that we have. Oh, Stone Edge isn't even going to knock out. It almost did. Oh, we're flexing Flabebe. We're flexing Flabebe. I like this even more. Style points on Spicy Saturday. Stone Edge Sludge Bomb. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Flabebe doesn't care, though. Flabebe's eating super effective damage like it's nothing. And knocking out with the Psychic. This is unbelievable. Is Flabebe, like, actually good? What is going on here? Next opponent. Great lead. We're catching a lot of good leads with Quag. Quag into Nidoqueen. They eventually swap in Lapras. We're going to go for the Stone Edge here. I mean, we don't have an obvious answer for Lapras. We kind of are just staying in for the time being. They let it go. Oh, my gosh. Well, this is not great for Flabebe. These jabs are hurting. These are some tough jabs. Stiff jab from Hanato Moicano. Islam Makhachev. Psychic coming through. Going to not quite knock out, but set up a potential mud shot down here with Quag. And I wasn't really tracking. It looks like we also lagged a turn, unfortunately. Just the Poison Fang. Beautiful. This looks like a really good situation. Dragonite. Dragon Tail Dragonite. So at this point, Stone Edge is kind of probably unnecessary. I think we should be fine anyway. But what would have made a little bit more sense probably would have been double Aqua Tail and then come in. But I think either way, we're chilling here. Either way, we're chilling. Because if they let an Aqua Tail go, it'll still chip. Then we just Sucker Punch down. If they shield twice, then we just get to an attack. But, I mean, that made sense too. Straight into the next battle. Shiny Steelix. Quagsire catching all the leads for us. Trying to set up that Flabebe. Psychic Fangs connects. A throwback Dragon Tail Steelix. Like he used to always be running. Now you see them running the Thunder Fang, oftentimes since the buff. Aqua Tail coming through. Will we grab a Protect Shield? Nope, they're just going to let it go. Since they already used one, they're going to try and flip this matchup, but Quag saying, nuh-uh. I'm trying to not let that happen. Wow. Steelix nearly flipping the Quag matchup, but we do leave with all this energy. This is really nice. Get off a Parting Stone Edge on Greninja. And now shields are down. Really surprised we came in with Moltres here. I guess maybe because it takes so long for Flabebe to reach the threatening move. That's why. Takes Flabebe about 8 light years to get to a Dazzling Gleam. But we're going to try and get there. And that same type attack bonus, Dazzling Gleam, hits very hard. Drill Run connects. And we are going to get off this Gleam. Hopefully leaving Dunsparce at a range where we can just Sucker Punch it down. Gleam puts it relatively low. Nice overfarm from Dunsparce, however. I wonder if this gives them enough energy to maybe reach a Rock Slide here against Moltres. Oh, no, they don't get there, so that's just game over. Brave Bird is going to one-shot Mr. Greninja. The Frog cannot take a Brave Bird. I think they have top lefted or closed their app. And that is a GG. Wolfpack catching these opponents off guards with a dang Flabebe. I am still in disbelief. Girafarig. We're out on the Safari. Girafarig running Confusion here. Going to get outpaced to the Aquatail. Quagsire with some nice chip damage. You do potentially have to respect the Trailblaze here. Trailblaze would one-shot, but they could bait the Psychic Fangs. But no, we tried to call the Psychic Fangs, and they were able to land the Trailblaze. Whoa. Umbreon. You don't see Umbreon too much anymore. I'm an Umbreon fan. I've run Umbreon a time or two in my day. And they're running Psychic on the Umbreon. They debuff us with that Psychic. That's brutal. I'm sure we were not expecting Psychic. As a Flabebe running Psychic, we understand Psychic is a bad move. Gleam! Huge damage. But Umbreon, so bulky, able to hang on. Hits us with another Psychic. Unfortunately, I guess we're hoping they shield because they don't have the counts here. They shield because they don't know. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? They probably think it's like Disarming Voice or something. They probably think it's like Disarming Voice. Trying to set up the Moltres here. And I mean, you got to assume, right? It's like Foul Play Psychic. So just going to resist everything here. Dark Pulse Psychic, okay. Oh my gosh, they're giving us free farm on the Giraffe. What is happening? Is Umbreon about to come back? Are they this weak to Moltres? What the heck is in the back? Are they trolling? They're trolling us. Wow, what an absolute savage. But is them trolling us gonna give us this game? Wait. Are we gonna get to double ancient power here? No way, dude. What? What just happened? Wait a sec. There's no way. They trolled us so hard and they lost because of it. That is the most unbelievable game I have ever seen. Were they that confident, or was that someone that like didn't really know what they were doing? Then they had to be trolling, right? Maybe they didn't know what they were doing. What do you think in the comments? I think they were trying to flex, and they lost because they were trying to showboat. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Anyway, Quag into Golurk here. What is going on? Golurk gonna, wow, flip the Quag matchup by 2 shielding, mud slapping down. And in comes Moltres. Gonna respect the potential Dynamic Punch here. That would do a lot of damage. But when shields are down, Moltres can be really dangerous. Gonna go for this Ancient Power here and then maybe pivot into Flabebe, who can dish out the super effective Vine Whips. Oh, we're staying in. Interesting. I don't know if I love this play, because if they Meteor Beam us, they're going to be vamped up now and deal more damage to us. Yeah, this is kind of looking rough. We need it to be something we can one-shot. Maybe something like double weak to Fairy in the back, because they're only shot here. We are going to get a Vine Whip down. It's a Zapdos. Zapdos is very glassy, but I don't know if Flabebe can fully one-shot it here with a Dazzling Gleam. Oh my gosh, Flabebe! What is happening here, Flabebe? Dude, how is it at 1200 CP, like taking moves as well as it is, and still dishing out decent damage? This does not make any sense, Flabebe. You don't make any sense, bro. Okay, tough lead. There's already been a comment on this video about all the positive leads. We have a tough lead. Can we overcome it? We're going to bait the Psychic, hoping that they shield, perhaps. Psychic doesn't get a shield. Unfortunate. And we're not even going to reach the Gleam here. So I think we'd rather almost get a shield, because I don't think this is even going to knock out. Yeah. So that's kind of good in a sense. Now we're essentially just hoping that they're double weak to Moltres, which they very well could be. They very well could be. Quag. I like how we throw on proper timing because I think we would lose the charge attack priority anyway. Why are we staying? Okay, we switch. Azu. This seems like it's probably over because we have to, like, debuff ourselves. But maybe there's some play here? Maybe they try to call, like, the second Brave Bird? Oh. Well, now maybe we can just go for Ancient Power. Huh. Suddenly, it doesn't look so bad. Okay, well, they do get both of our shields. I mean, if you're the opponent, I don't think you get Sucker Punch down. I think we have to throw energy at some point. You just let this go. You save the shield for Serp. Oh, okay, I think that's misplay number 1. And then they're too slow to react. So we simply bank the Brave Bird. Yeah. They were just a little bit slow to react there. We have the Brave Bird. Nice maneuvering from the Wolf Pack. A little bit slow on the reaction of the opponent. Maybe they were having their morning coffee. They still hadn't had that caffeine in their system yet. They were reading the newspaper, snacking on a dough. Does anyone still read the newspaper? Let me know in the comments. Is there anyone that still reads the newspaper? I feel like that doesn't really happen anymore. Anyway, Flabebe into Whimsicott. Charm Whimsicott you don't see too often. It's normally Fairy Wind. Going for the Dazzling Gleam. It does connect. Whimsicott is actually a huge core breaker here. It literally beats the entire team. I mean, resist the Vine Whips. We're forced to come in with our Moltres. Okay, at least we get the Sucker Punch down, so we actually do limit the damage. I'm shocked that Whimsicott didn't throw any energy there. They definitely should have gotten to a charge attack. Going for the Brave Bird! And suddenly this game is just, like, completely flipped. The opponent should have played this a lot better, if I'm being critical. I usually give players the benefit of the doubt. But the opponent, I think, should have won this game if they threw an attack on their Whimsicott, if they just used a shield. To be fair, though, Moltres does bait, like, all the time, so I don't blame them as much for that as the Whimsicott. Like, why not throw energy on Whims? Quagmeister. Spamming off Aqua Tails here. We go for a catch attempt. Is there any way this, like, gets dicey here? Well, if they're not running Last Resort, I think we're just chilling. We have the Aqua Tail banked. I think the Sucker Punches have pretty much put them in Aqua Tail range. We get the final shield. They go for a hefty Snarl down. Oh my gosh, they don't even get the Snarl down. Moltres. Uno, dos, Trace strikes, you're out. I could... Ooh. Is that cringe? Maybe I could use that on a cast one day. I started a little notes thing in my... if I ever, like, have a little thing I think of, I'm like, ooh, maybe I could use this on a cast one day. Flabebe. Going for the Dazzling Gleam. Boom! One-shots Medicham. Opponents have no idea what to do. Dude, what is this opponent running? Medicham Togekiss in the Great League? What on earth? What is this? Well, actually, Togekiss is pretty bad for us. After they got one shot, they're probably just scared, so they're just going to shield everything now. Or not. I take it back. Sorry, opponent. I didn't mean to upset you. They're like, take that, Rise. Shield everything, yeah. Okay, now why are we swapping a Lantern into a Quag? So this is something you see sometimes from, I don't want to be mean, but like maybe lower level players. Is they try to make a catch. Like they try to catch an Aqua Tail from a Quagsire on their Lantern. I'm just making up this random scenario in my head. They try to catch an Aqua Tail from a Shadow Quagsire on their Lantern. But like, even if you catch the Aqua Tail, you're locking yourself in a really bad matchup. Ooh, but they do preserve Toge here. But Sucker Punch is just too busted. Sucker Punch is too busted unless Toge somehow has double moves, which I don't think it does. We should have this. Wow. Close game. Close game. And that's it. That went really fast. I was getting kind of excited. Flabebe, you absolute monster. I am shocked how well that thing did. I thought it was going to be like absolutely terrible. And granted, I'm sure these battles are probably picked and chose a little bit. And it is obviously in the early ranks, but I hope nonetheless you guys enjoyed them. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.